Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. Now this time I thought I would go back to the Beatles again. I haven't done a Beatles related video in ages. I've ranked their albums, I've ranked their singles. I've actually went through my favourite Paul McCartney solo songs, favourite John Lennon, favourite George Harrison and favourite Ringo Starr. I also did my top 13 favourite post-Beatles solo albums. So this time I'm going to do my top 30 post-Beatles singles. Now this is really difficult because Paul McCartney has had far more singles than anybody else and he's also my favourite Beatle. But I've managed to squeeze quite a few of the other ones in. Now before I start, these are just my favourites. Now if you watch my channel you know I'm a real pop music man, so a lot of these people will go, oh my god, he's missed out such and such and put in this rubbish from the 80s. But these are the ones I really do like. Okay, what I'm going to do, every Beatle actually does get represented at least twice in this top 30. But I'll do 4 bubbling unders, one from each of them. And this is a good time to show 2 Christmas songs. So bubbling under is Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time from 1979. Which got to number 6. John Lennon's Happy Christmas War Is Over from 71. And then in 81 it got to, or 1980 it got to number 2. I think this was actually supposed to have got to number 1 actually, but the week the charts weren't counted. They still gave it to someone for school choir, but this apparently sold more, so really this should have been a number 1. George Harrison's Got My Mind Set on You, great song but just fails to make the top 30. And Ringo's You're 16 from his Ringo album, which I really do like. I know a lot of people think that the words are a bit cringy these days, but it's a good song. Okay, top 30, and we'll start off at number 30. And as I say, every Beatle is represented at least twice. I don't have all the singles. There's one where I don't have a single at all, so I'm going to have to show a hits album. So number 30 and a number 2 hit from 1972, and it's Ringo's Back Off Boogaloo, which I really do like. This is very Mark Bolan influenced, it really is. You knew he was hanging about with him at the time. This was around the time of the Born to Boogie film, so yeah, the words especially are very Mark Bolan-esque, let's put it that way. It's a good song. The number 29, Paul McCartney from 1986, and the number 25 hit, and it's Press. I love this. I think it's a great video. It's a great upbeat number. It should have done much better. It's from a very, very good album. I know a lot of people can't stand it, but I really do like it. Yeah, so Press gets my number 29. Number 28 from 1975, and it's George Harrison's number 38 hit, and it's You. There's not a powerful lot to this. The lyrics are not very complicated. I love you, but then another wee bridge bit, but yeah, it's really catchy and I love the sax in it as well. It's really the only track I like off that Extra Texture album, so You gets number 28. Number 27, and from 1973, and a number 9 hit, number 1 in America I believe, and it's Paul's or Wings' My Love. Beautiful, beautiful ballad. It would have been a Beatles single without a doubt. I do like the Whoa 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 Whoas as well. I think it's just a really nice, beautiful song. Okay, number 26 in the first John Lennon one, and this has grown on me a bit. I've never been that keen on it, but I appreciate it now more since I heard the remix. And a number 5 hit from 1970, and it is Instant Karma. I think it's a very simple song, but I think it's destroyed by the production, and I listened to the remix on YouTube and it was much better. It's a decent song, but it's not overly complicated. Verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, but yeah, still good, and a good video, Top the Pops performance way back in the day. Okay, at number 25, and the first eyebrow raiser. And I don't have the single, so I'm going to have to show this album here, which is the very best of, or the best of Dark Horse, 76 to 89, and it's the single Wake Up My Love, the first single from Gone Trouble. I love it. I love the synth in it. It does have a bit of a Gloria feeling by Laura Branigan, but at least it's upbeat and it's not boring. Some of George's songs seem to get very tiring and boring. I think this is great and it deserved to be a hit, but unfortunately it wasn't. And number 24, and it's another cover version from 1990, and it's Paul McCartney this time, and it is All My Trials. Yeah, I think this is fantastic. This is from the Trip in the Life Fantastic Highlights. It is a live version, it is great. It should have been on the triple album, for some reason it wasn't, but love it, always have, and that gets me number 24. A number 23 and a number 6 hit from 1984 for John Lennon, posthumous hit, and it's Nobody Told Me. Love this bouncy song. I'm glad it wasn't given to Ringo, but I'm not a big fan of Ringo's voice, and I think this is really, really good. Always loved it when it came into the charts at that time. It must have been January or February of 84, so great song. A number 22 and a number 1 hit for John Lennon after his death, and it is Woman. Beautiful song, can't deny it. One of the highlights of Double Fantasy, and deserves to get its number 22 place. A number 21, and it's a number 1 hit for Paul McCartney in 1984, and it's Pipes of Peace, and I think this is great. Again, this is another album which I will defend to the hilt. Absolutely love it, all of it, and this is a great second single from it and deserved to be number 1. A number 20 and a number 9 hit from 1973 for Paul, and maybe you think this is a bit low, and it's Live and Let Die. I do like this. I do get a bit fed up with it though. My favourite part is the instrumental part with whenever you see it live with all the lasers going, and that is the best part of it. The reggae bit's not too bad, but yeah, it's a really, really good song, but I do get a little bit fed up, so it's number 20. And number 19, and Paul again, from 74, or it might have been the end of 73 actually, and it's Jet. This is another really good rocker. Got to number 7. Yeah, this really put Wings on the map, this and Band on the Run, so that's number 19. And number 18, and we get Ringo's last one here, and a number 8 hit from 1973, and it's Photograph, and this is magnificent. This is a really, really good song. This is good enough to be on a Beatles album, so it is. This is as good as any of his 2 Beatles songs. So Photograph, written by Ringo and George Harrison, although it was probably mostly George Harrison. And number 17, and from 1984, and we have No More Lonely Nights, and this is a number 2 hit, and this is fantastic with a brilliant guitar solo by Dave Gilmour. I actually do like the upbeat version on the B-side as well, although the ballad, the A-side, is by far the best, but a fantastic single for Paul, number 2 in 84. Okay, at number 16, I'm from 83, and it's Say 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 with Michael Jackson. Yes, I adore this. I think it's one of the best produced singles that Paul has ever done. I love the video, I just love it. It's just great, such a great song. This one always goes up, the volume goes up when I play this. Fantastic, absolutely love it, so it gets my number 16. Terrible picture sleeve mind. A number 15 and a number 2 hit from 1976. It's Let 'Em In from Speed of Sound, and this has really gone up. I used to think this was boring as hell, but I really do enjoy this song now. I think it's excellent. I love the drums on it, you know, like the marching type drums, and even the ding dong at the start doesn't annoy me anymore, so it's my number 15. A number 14, and this has to be put in, and I either love this or I absolutely hate it. At the moment I actually love it. It's Imagine, but I don't like anybody else singing it. That's the thing. Whenever I hear a cover version of this, even David Bowie's, it makes the song go down for me. But John Lennon's simple version is an excellent, beautiful, beautiful song, and it got to number 1 in 81. It got top 10 in 1975 in the UK. Never released at the time in 71 for some reason. A number 13 from 1982, and we have Paul again. and it's Take It Away. Great video, great bouncy little number, fantastic vocals on this. Ringo's in the video, by the way, as is John Hurt, and I think George Martin's actually in the video as well, if I can remember. Maybe not, but yeah, fantastic song, and it deserved better than number 15 in 1982. Okay, number 12, and number 1 hit in 1980, and it's John Lennon, Starting Over. Now this really got to number 10, because I think it was number 10 before it started falling down the charts, but then obviously after he was murdered it went the whole way up to number 1. But this is a really nice 50s throwback. At the time my brother thought it was a bit of a throwaway, because he's a big John Lennon fan, but I've always loved it. I just think it's produced so well, sounds so good, and it's catchy, and it's one of those songs that reminds me of late 1980. Not for the fact that he was murdered, but the fact that it comes in around that time of ABBA's Super Trooper and Blondie's The Tide Is High. So yeah, great number. Number 12. And number 11, and the most recent of them all, is from 2007, and it's Paul McCartney's Dance Tonight from his Memory Almost Full album. This is such a simple song. It opens that album. It's full of ukulele, catchy number. Really love it. I always loved it, and it's my number 11. So we get into the top 10, the big 10. The top 5 really are the ones that are stuck. Anything between 6 and 30 could chop and change, but at the moment number 10 is John Lennon's Mind Games from my favourite John Lennon album. Brilliant song, absolutely love it. One of his best songs. It doesn't really get a lot of credit, you know. Not many people talk about this, but this is an absolutely fantastic song, and I do like the video for it, where he's walking around New York. Very simple but very effective. Number 9, and it's George Harrison's Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth. Yeah, really good song from his Living the Material World album. It only got to number 8 here, which is not a bad showing, but it was a number 1 hit in the States, and it deserved to be number 1. Fantastic song. And number 8, and it's Wings, Paul's 1976 hit, number 2. Silly Love Songs, fantastic bass. The only thing I will say is it's slightly too long. They could have chopped about 40 seconds to a minute off this, and it would be even more effective, because this is hitting 6 minutes long, this song, but it's really good, and I love the words of it. You know, it's just straight to the point. What's wrong with that? I'd like to know. Brilliant song. Silly Love Songs. A number 7 and a number 28 hit in 1977, and it's Maybe I'm Amazed for Wings. Yeah, I like both versions. This was the first one I heard, was the live version, because my brother bought this single back in the day, and it's probably the one that's stuck with me the most. Well, I don't know, because I love the McCartney version as well, but yeah, this definitely would have been a Beatles song without a shadow of a doubt if the Beatles had not have split up. And number 6, and John Lennon's number 9, Dream from Walls and Bridges. Fantastic song, absolutely fantastic song, dreamy as hell, beautiful song. And as I said many times before, Andrea Corr does an absolutely brilliant version of it as well, and there's a really fantastic custom made video for it, so it gets number 6. And number 5, and we have Paul's Band on the Run from 1974, from the 73 album of the same title. 3-part song, absolutely magnificent, and I know he plays this all the time live, but if I ever got to see him live, I would hope he would play this. Absolutely fantastic, so it gets number 5. Number 4, Band on the Run got to number 3, by the way, and number 9, Dream got to number 23. Number 4, and this one only got to number 53 in 1982, and it's Paul McCartney's Tug of War. I think this is utterly brilliant. It opens up the album and then it goes into Take It Away, and the two of them really should be played together, but this is such a great song, and again it's like the marching drums as well in this, which is great. But 3 singles off the album obviously was too much for it to become a hit. Maybe it wasn't a fantastic idea of a single, because there was other ones on there like Ballroom Dancing or even Wanderlust that may have fared better, but this is the better song. Well, maybe not with Wanderlust, it's every bit as good, and it gets my number 4. Absolutely fantastic. So number 3, and it's McCartney again, and it is from 1975, Listen to What the Man Said, which got to number 6 in the UK, number 1 in America. This is just a groove. It is such a really good groove, and it's the backing vocals that make this. So Denny, Paul and Linda, well done. This is absolutely amazing. It's a standout by a mile on Venus and Mars for me. It's just heads above the rest of them, so it gets my number 3. And my second favourite is, I would love to put this at number 1. If I was to include the B-sides as well, this would be number 1, but I'm only doing the A-side. It's George's My Sweet Lord. Absolutely beautiful, and the B-side of this is What Is Life, which is even better. Yeah, a number 1 hit in early 71. I think this may have been released just at the end of the year. Fantastic song, everybody knows this from All Things Must Pass. And my favourite, number 1, yes, for 9 weeks, Mull of Kintyre by Wings in 1977, and still the best-selling single that has nothing to do with charities in the UK. So I think at the moment it's 5th or 6th, because all the other ones were all charity singles. And if you say Bohemian Rhapsody, the Bohemian Rhapsody, the second one was for charity and the 2 were combined, so it's a charity single now. So Wings, Mull of Kintyre, my favourite. I absolutely love it. The hairs on the end of my arm still go up whenever the bagpipes come in. I absolutely love it, and I love the video as well. I know there's a couple, but it's the one where the pipe band are walking along the beach and Paul and Linda and Denny are standing there watching them. Absolutely fantastic. So my number 1. Okay, so there's my top 30 post-Beatles singles. I know a lot of people will disagree with that. Where is The Backseat of My Car? Where is Another Day? Where is Cold Turkey? And so forth. But yeah, no, I'm a pop fan, that's it, and those are the ones that I like the most. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.